Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, and little fish and frogs from the planet Zar. Out here to play some more Oxygen Not Included. And we will get the show road in 1 second. I had to delay my stream due to copyrighted music being played in the background. So I've had to close all my windows, hide away like a hermit. And it's not exactly a cold day here in England. So yeah, that's fun. Let's get show on the road. Over. Transmogrify. And here we are. That's triggered 450 times. With our chunks of igneous rock just falling into the machine again. I think every time I start, they're on the top of the door, but they soon drop in again. That's good. Yeah, I started plugging pipes to that one, and I meant to do it to this one. So let's fill up this tank with nice petroleums. And the way we're going to do that is cancel that. Snipperoo, snipperah. Snip that. And then we can send some petrol over. We'll have to trigger this. And in order to trigger that, it would be nice to have a little switch on here that we can override manually. Make it send some whenever we want. Or we could, if we're going to do this a bit more permanent, is it might become a more regular feature. We could just tap into this line, couldn't we? Then we would have to have our own little thing on the pipe to take the liquid when this one wants it and not that one. Yeah, we can do that. I think we could come out a little bit. That would be fine. We can come out, that across and back in again, right? That would be feasible. It's got to be out of the wall. We can't do it inside the wall there, can we? Then we can take one of the liquid shut-offs, a bit like we've done in the wheel biome. Ah, damn, that's a problem. Can do it. Yeah, okay, we'll do it like that. Cancel. Cancel that. Snip that pipe there. And now we'll modify this. Yeah. This will be the output coming down to us, and this will go up like that and round and be snipped just there. So with that fluid container over here, liquid reservoir, requests some, and this isn't fired up, then it will just flow past and go there. If this is on and this is requesting some, then it will come. This will be on and it will take all the liquid that comes past, so it will take it to here. We'll do a similar setup, probably 50-30. Is that what that one's on? Pins. And we'll send a signal up to this to say, yes, we want some. And also to turn this on. We'll need a little time delay on it. Yeah, it'll be quite easy to set up. Let's grab some automation wire. I'm not going to make it out of nice copper. Copper's nice. Come on. Thank you very much. Now, we want to set this off, right? Doesn't matter if it goes back to that tank won't interfere with the signal. It's fine. But we also want to set this off, but we need to set this off for a little bit longer than that, so that it stays on until the pipe is empty. Otherwise, this would turn off instantly. Yeah, this would turn off instantly when this turned off, and there would still be liquid in the pipe, and that liquid would go onto this tank, which would eventually overfill. This one operated quite frequently. We also need a little bit of power on this. I don't know if we can do it. Seems like we can, so let's do it. Not running a wire to it when I don't need to. And we need a gate. We don't want the buffer gate that outputs green if it's green. Well, we might want that. Yeah, that would be good. Outputs green if the input is green. We'll take a buffer gate. We'll put it... It's the filter gate we don't need. The filter gate only lets green through after it's been green for a while. So we want this to stay green and hold this gate thing, this shut-off, open until the pipe is clear. We'll have to set a time on there for however long it takes for this bit of pipe to clear empty. Are we asking for more already? Yeah, we're not ready for that. Don't do that. We're not ready. Yeah, because this is going to ask for more. Tank is empty, so it's going to ask for liquid now, but this isn't ready. It's not powered or anything. Might be now. Any liquid that comes down here now, this is actually on. It will take that liquid and send it down to this tank. Where is it? Oh, it's coming. It's coming. Right, good. Okay. Now there's a problem. And the problem is, if this tank wants more liquid, that signal's going to run down here, yeah, and it's going to trigger the liquid to come down, more petrol. It's also going to come back down this wire. It's not going to affect that. That doesn't matter. But it's going to go in here and trigger this. We don't need that. We do not need that. So we're going to do the old knock gate. They go, knots. What's a knock? You might not ask, but I'm going to tell you anyway. It is where you go, here's a knock gate. Make it out of lead, why not? So that turns the signal off, and that turns it back on again. So you still get the same output of the signal. Link that to there, and we'll link that to there. I can't tell if the game is switched on. Is it running? Yeah, they're running. So what happens now is the signal that comes up from here, from this tank, will come up here green, and it can't go back down this wire because there's a knot in the way. That's an output, not an input. So that just prevents it from coming back. You still get the same output. It gets turned off and back on again because this is on. Look. So we also need to figure out how long we need to set this to empty that pipe. So as long as it's long enough to empty this pipe, when it asks for more liquid. I don't know how long that will be. This is still requesting more. So this line is now green. We don't need a not on this because it doesn't really matter. That gets triggered because you can't trigger that as an input. An output from the tank. So, you can't trigger that. Not an input. It can't be affected. But this is an input, so if that signal came down here, it would trigger this and send all the petrol that it wants down the wrong way. Not good. We need to be timing this. Well, how long is this taking? It's actually taking a lot longer than I thought. Maybe we'll need more like a minute. So we'll give it a good 60 seconds on here. Might even need a little bit longer than that. Only going to fill to half full, so as long as we can catch it at that point, we can then get rid of that light fixture. I want to see what's in the pipes. Here we go. We can now set up our rocket from the next asteroid over, and it'll have plenty of juice to fly to Tostilios from there. The only problem is with that is we can't send our big rocket there. I don't think the landing platform is tall enough. We come up here and check our tallest rocket at the moment. We'll use a dig command to measure it. And that is 32 tiles. We pop over to earlier. measure from where we put our landing pad. We go up to wherever the biome is. That's 35. Ooh. What was that? Can't remember what I just said now. We might just be lucky and be able to fit our big rocket there. Well, that would be useful because we could send over some oxidizer, send over some oxalite. And yeah, the problem with sending oxalite though is any liquid we drop in that pit will probably freeze. We'd have to find a liquid that can go in there that won't freeze. Surprised that this liquid pump and this pump has not overheated. It's getting hotter in here. There's 4 of them running now. Christ, no wonder it's getting so hot. Yeah, there's 4 of them. You can see 3 green lights and the other one is on all the time anyway. We must be using a lot of power. Yeah. Ah. So, go back in here, view interior. Got 2 meal tables. That is a mess hall, a bedroom, a barracks rather, and a washroom. And our Atmos suit ducts. Yeah, which are being fed oxygen when there's power, when there's enough power. Now we have to figure out, we might have to put a wheel in. Means we'd have to move these Atmos suits back even further or move them forwards. And I think they have a bug in the doorway. Well, I left a space there to put the wheel. I think we're going to have to run on the wheel to do this. That's a problem, yeah, because that's 240 volts. Plus 60, 240 watts each. 120, 240, yeah, 300 just for that. And this whole aircraft has only got like 260 watt solar panels. It has got a battery. The battery would last a little while once it's charged when you first land. But that's not going to last forever, is it? We will need to be running backwards and forwards. Yeah, we're filling this thing up with oxygen. We'll have 3,600 kilos, but you'll be surprised how quick you can crack through that. So it won't last for long. We may have to do like a couple of trips or something. That Trailblazer is unreachable storage, insufficient. I don't think we had a chance to fill it before we flew away. I'm keen to fly off. I guess we can come in and dig that out, can't we? Can you reach that? No. Put a ladder there, then they can reach all that. And we'll click that and click analyze. That'll give them guys something to do when they wake up. And I think we're going to try and shove a brick under here, I think. Good idea. Don't want all this coming down on us. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can place a ladder sort of on the floor level. Yeah, like this. And we can go 1, 2, 3, 4. And on the 5th, we can run a sedimentary wall there. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Shouldn't interfere with anything. Shouldn't let all the mud out. Shouldn't let all this water and everything out. Bring this wall up just in case there's a leak. Up a bit higher. Do the ladder first. Do that bit first. Do that bit. Ashcan can help. Wherever Ashcan is. I don't know. Probably in here. Yeah, trust Ashcan to be getting up to mischief. Harold can do it, but it's low priority to him. He doesn't want to do it. Oh, I can't say I blame him. This thing will be a bit hotter than the other one. But it will stifle itself when it gets to there, so that's all good. Don't mind. So that gives us a source of polluted water. We can tip all this out now and just filter it and whatever we want to do. Kind of what we'll do with all those fish. Yeah. This is getting sorted. This is nice. I like this bit here. I want to kind of come in. We reach there. That snow's going to fall down, I think. You can kind of get down there, can't you? Ladder there. You should be able to sort of do something in that region. This is just waiting until it, gets pumped out, I guess. It's just done. Might brick this up and get this water running as well. See what we can do. Right. I also want to pop, who was it we trained to be a crew member now? Was it Ellie? Yeah, it's Ellie. Look. We can make Ellie the pilot. That's already open because I forgot to close it last time, which is why we ended up all the steam in here, I think. And if we just pop in here and just say, right, change destination. Uh-oh, there's a thing coming. Yeah, so we won't uncrew up yet. I think we'll just lock that for now. Let that come and be dealt with. These will sense it and shut the doors. And we'll deal with that afterwards. That's fair enough. That gives us a chance to send some petrol over and petroleum up this rocket. Now, do we have a little bit of obsidian to make a liquid pipe? Yeah, do we? We do. We have a little bit we dug up. We need to dig some more up from somewhere. Is that obsidian? No, it's abyssalite. Oh well. Want this one done at an angle. I do want to remove these and build it out by a third one. Once we start getting into this space here, we're going to have to figure out how to stop all this polluted falling in on our heads. I have to kind of build a ceiling or something. Yeah, I might have to. Dig out 1, 2, 3. Let's dig out to that height. Nice. Yep, that should do me. I think that's regolith and ice. The regolith will fall, but the ice. Once you've done it, I'm not digging that until you've done that. Wait for it. Wait for it. Now. Perfect. Can you reach that? No, I won't do that because I don't think they can reach it. Yeah, and if I dig through here, we're going to end up with polluted in here. We have got a little bit. No, we may have. Yeah, I may have mopped it up or something. Right, let's place a tile in there and maybe dig those two. See if we can build a tile diagonally. What's that made of? Sedimentary. That's mafic. Try cancelling that and make that out of sedimentary. See if that's a better material to use here. Thanks, Ashcan. You've been most helpful. Oh. Bit of a blockage in here. Let's dig that out. Someone else could come and probably do that. Yeah. We should have made this a little bit bigger so that when we got visitors we could add more suits to the bay there. Never mind. Got materials being sent over. What's that? Polluted dirt. Awesome. I love a good bit of polluted dirt being mailed over. That means the poke shells will have a great time and will give us lots of poke shell malts to make more lime, to make more steel. Where is this? No, they're a lot slower than you think they're going to be. You think they're, oh no, it's coming and it's going to be here in 5 seconds and 3 cycles later. You hover over it. I wonder if it tells you. It should tell you because Oh, maybe you need an observation dome. Because it did say it could identify incoming objects or something, didn't it? I think. Oh, there's a lot of poke shells in here today. Did you all drop in together? Are you all the same temperature? Roughly, yeah. I think they all got caught at the same time. Sorry, guys. Sorry, guys. How's our pumping out of the room going down the bottom here? Let's come down. There it's... Oh, that is beautiful. That is 3 micrograms. Normally the game deletes it at 3 micrograms, so it must be kind of fractionally over. If we bust through now, I think that'll be so thin that would actually delete itself. Yeah, 1 microgram, 2 micrograms. The game should delete those. Come and delete one of these for me, please. Hopefully it doesn't just spread all over the map. All down here, all the way down, because we've bricked this off. You can't get through here anymore. This is still a vacuum. But this is open. When we bust through here, we'll be letting that carbon dioxide through. As long as nobody goes in here, lets all this chlorine out. Oh, God. Because this poor oil well's been waiting for ages to be pressure released by a duplicate. Liam's coming. Ashcan can't do it. He's not here. He comes. He comes. Let's watch. I want to watch the gas overlay, please. As it comes down this tube, it should thin so thin that it deletes itself from existence. Oh, he's got the job to vent the well. Awesome. That's so small there, it's just like not even doing anything. Come on, come on. Disappear, carbon dioxide. You're so thin you shouldn't exist. Still 10 up in the corners. That's venting. That's venting. Oh yeah. Vent it out. A little tiny square of natural gas while it's being vented. Yeah, granite. You're running for the granite, aren't you? I know. You're so granite hungry. We're going to make a natural gas farm. Crikey. We've already got a little natural gas generator set up. We could expand on that. I think I want to get rid of this plastic tube. Annoying me now. Nobody uses it. Cancel that. That's a bad thing. Conveyor out. No. There's one for conveyor rails, one for liquid pipes and power wires, but is there one for just plastic pipes? Not apparently. It's now doing its save game for its 1 in 5 days. Every 5th day it should do a save now. I've taken the chance of cutting that down. There we go, there we go. Come on, come on. If I set this to background building, is that classed as a background building? Is it classed as a building then? No, I don't want to cancel it, you muppet. I want to... Building, is it? Not a background building, it's a building. Background building should be like wall, that yellow wall stuff we put in the bedroom. Should go. And that shouldn't delete any ladders or wires or anything of that nature. Yeah, we've opened that and says this is still a vacuum. All the way down here is still a vacuum. Not even coming in this little hole. I think if we destroyed all this and allowed it to spread out more, it might actually help it to flow and just thin out. Plastic. It's raining plastic. Who's entombed? What's entombed? Oh, yeah. We haven't quite shielded over here yet. Why are you opening the doors? You shouldn't be opening the doors. You should be shutting the doors. Oh no, it's got a missing tile. Yeah, well that's no good, is it? Look at the tile. So now the thing is opening the doors because it's broken. Right, so we need to send some steel over here because that's a bit bad, isn't it? Oh no! Woohoo! That was a big one. Yeah, power supply suffering. Yeah, you shouldn't be out there while it's meteoring. We could lock a door or something. Yeah, that would be good. Lock a door. Have we got enough steel? No, we don't. We'll send some steel. Will you stop repairing them? We're wasting all our glass. Wait until it's over. Oh, I think it's over. Oh, there's another one coming. Another one bites the dust. Right, that was a bit of a... It's also overheating it now. Right, so that was a bad idea. The floor for this thing needs to be those bunker tiles so it can't get damaged. That's important. Okay, learn a new lesson. That was very hot because it's introduced some steam. And I think our rocket survived okay, but the platform is a bit... Uh-oh. Golden. Yeah, it's going to be hot, mate. Don't stand on steaming hot regolith. Dip in, muppet. Yeah. Sometimes you have to rebuild a building completely because it gets heat damaged. Then when you keep repairing it, it just carries on saying it's heat, getting heat damage. You end up just wasting all your materials repairing it. But I think they were supposed to have patched it. Yeah, it's overheating. Look. So I think we'll just deconstruct that one and rebuild it. Materials will probably fall down here, which is a bit annoying. Might be able to grab them. We've got our backup power from the generator if we need it. Oh, we don't. That got damaged, look. Oh dear, that was a right disaster. Right, okay, we need to send some steel over here and fix that. We need to try to have enough steel to block here. I mean, this is probably very bad because it's affecting the network. Scan quality from this thing, 20%. That's not allowed. You don't want machines and stuff too close to your scanner. But, yeah, if we could put another one there, another door there, I think that would be fun. Protect all this gear. Yeah, we can't build it. And then bridge along here, we'll just run all the power wire and everything across these solar panels. And I think 4 is plenty for what they need for here. At the moment, anyway. Is there anything to repair it with? Yeah, there is. If there wasn't materials to repair it with, there wouldn't be any repair orders. You know there's materials somewhere to fix it. Not necessarily sure where they are, but there's definitely some materials somewhere. Put another 2 there. I'm not sure how we're going to do this. We might get rid of this crash satellite, maybe. Yeah, something came in here and damaged all this. Priority. Repair all of that. Oh, that took out a tile there. Yeah. But it needs its own little bit of a seal here. I don't care about this area. We won't bridge the whole thing off like we're doing in Lavini. I'm surprised this hasn't just cleared out. All the carbon dioxide should be gone. It's going down. I think it's because it's high over this area, and high as in 9 microgram. Yeah, but 3 micrograms should be deleted by the game. That should be spreading. Unless they've changed it. Can we power up this other pump? We never did get it going. Just kind of, you know, add that to there. Then add that to that. That could just help a little bit. Might encourage it to pump out to a vacuum a little bit faster. As long as there's nothing in here that can off gas, I don't care. I don't think there is. A bit of phosphorite there that I wouldn't like to leave in here, because if that did get hot, that would leave a horrible gas. But we'll leave them to build that. At least it's not this thick out here. We do need to add this water to the system. Snip off that. That little tiny bit there should be absolutely oodles for this. You can flow in now. Should flow into there because that's the intake. Go back out this side and that should be well and truly plenty. Wow, that's probably too much. I don't need to jam up. Yep, finally. Now that becomes a closed loop. As in, it cleans the water, it puts it out and sends it back into the carbon skimmer and cleans it again. And that will take out pretty much all of this carbon dioxide, all of this as well. All of that will go. Get rid of this little ledge here. It will take out quite a lot of this too. When this liquid level goes down, we'll even that off there. We'll brick this into the same height as this insulated tile, and that will get all that carbon dioxide. It will pour over that edge, get eaten. I don't mind it being down here because it's actually acting as a good sort of transfer medium for these steam turbines. Got a layer of crude oil and all this carbon dioxide, and it keeps other gases out of this room as well. I don't want like chlorine and stuff getting down here if I can help it. It doesn't matter really. This is still a vacuum. I like that. This has got carbon dioxide in it, but that's still a vacuum. Let's deconstruct buildings as well, and let's go and see if that helps. There. Someone's going to get stuck up there. Oh, they can get down. It's fine. Do this bit, but I want to keep like some for them to run along when they come in. That should be vacuum now, please. Hello, game. Make it vacuum. Vacuum it out. Getting lower. 8 now. It was 9 last time I looked. So there is igneous iron ore, sandstone, abyssalite. Is that really hot? No, that's not really hot. So that can be swept out of here. Yeah, we'll probably sweep all of this out as long as it's not really hot. Is there anything that's stupidly hot? It's not exactly chilly, but yeah, we'll take it. We'll take it. Give them something to do, won't it? Clean up in here. That bit. Anything in there that needs moving? No, we're good. This will be another tamer eventually. Not really worried about it just yet. We'd have to get mains power into here, which will be a little bit of a trickier objective. Could have done that before we busted all into this section. We could have put like a mains power in. Staying as a vacuum though. The vacuum is spreading now at last. We're busting that open. It's allowing the carbon dioxide to thin out sort of thing as it spreads. Rather, there was another little ladder right there just so that they don't keep doing that weird sort of janky business. Stop. We will need building materials in here, but as far as that goes, we can bring what we need. A bit of igneous there, dig that out. Bit of lead there as well. There's a little bits here and there that we can take. Now they're both in a vacuum. That should be... In effect, like the game is spreading the carbon dioxide so thin that the game is then deleting it from existence because it's 1 microgram. It can't spread, so it just vanishes. But in reality, in game terms, how it actually happens is like pumps the vacuum, and then the vacuum just spreads along the entire... That's what we're seeing now, the vacuum kind of spreading along. Like the whole current theory. There we go. Seeing it clearing out. As it tries to spread, it literally can't spread any thinner than 1. 1 is the lowest, 1 microgram. As low as it can go. So this is 5, so this still exists. It doesn't even get to the pump and get pumped out. Just it's so thin it gets deleted. Which is fantastic. Yeah, nice vacuum soon. And we can sweep out all of this. It's all nice temperature. This stuff in here is hot. The red up igneous rock. We got to make sure we don't have anything set to sweep igneous rock automatically before we go busting back in there again. I want to go and see our liquid tank. We set it to sort of get 50%. And to stop, I didn't see if it cleared the pipe, but that's not a problem. So we want to set up a similar system in the other place. But first, we've got to send them some steel over. They'll need a bit of steel. How much have we got here now? We've got 4,000. Yeah, we could definitely send them a good 3,000 over. 3,000 kilos of manufactured material steel. Check when that's going to get collected. Someone's going to dump that in. Well, that's already triggered, so someone's got to put the food in there, but we've already stopped the food from being sent for a while. Got it set to rad pills. In case there are any rad pills, I don't know. Are there any rad pills? No, it's already closed now, look. No. It's our time. This is this time. Run that down to, say, 15%. We'll move it over there. When does that trigger? That triggers in the morning. That's good. Okay, come on. Fill me up some steel, please. Make sure this is set to accept steel. Every time I come in here, they've reset all these. I don't need them open. I need them closed. Right. Thank you. So steel's got to go in here. We can get that job, please. Load us up with some steel. Come on, I know you're jet setting all over the place in plastic tubes. Come on. Oh God, I'm fed up with waiting. Someone do it now, God's sakes. Sometimes these dupes have just got to be told, you know? They're shooting past in these tubes everywhere. Whee! There you go, Ellie. Thank you very much for your donation. Evan and Jean are coming to give their donations. Thank you very much for yours. Goodbye. Was that it? Measly 80. 7? Yes. Right. Now you're done. So now we can untick that and that will drop there. And we can definitely trigger this. That will drop in. People send it over. We've turned it off so we won't get accidentally send all our steel to the other place. It's fine. Good, we'll finally get some steel over there. Go back over here. What's wrong with you? Scan network quality. You're too close to this, too close to that. Yeah, I know, too close to this as well. But you should have enough. Oh, haven't got enough steels yet. Yeah, so we'll bring this out there. We'll bring the doors out to there, cover this. And then our power supply and our little petroleum boiler backup run from ethanol. Oh, we might. Yeah, I wanted to double layer this, didn't I? Yeah, I was going to double layer this. We can pump the same out again. Let's deconstruct this ladder in the back here. Oh, I'm going to cancel a ladder. That's cancel culture for you. Cancel culturing ladders. Problem is when we come through here, we've got to come 1, 2, 3 high, and that is going to mean this is quite soft and could potentially leak all this polluted water. We need to pump that into our polluted tank as well. Yeah. Plumbing. Let's get a pump going. Good pump can go there. And then, yeah, just to pump this into tanks, and then the tanks can pump out. You don't need a pump then, because we've kind of paid the price for the pump. These just pump without any power. So you can dismantle all this, clean this up, and do what you want with it. We can get all this in tanks. We'll pump this liquid out. Go. Plumbing liquid pipe. Go up to there, down there, around here. How are we going to get there? Where do we need to go exactly? This room? I think we're going to chuck it in here for now. Yes. That's the place we're aiming for. So we just want to kind of jump over this for now. No, that's probably a bad way to go down because you can't get to the pipes. Then bring it, say, over this area somewhere and just drip it out. Now you can be cobalt ore, like that. Clear up the messes I just made with these pipes going in the wrong places. You can hold shift to draw pipes, but I never do. It makes it draw in a straight line if you hold shift. I think it works with pretty much all the things like wires, and if you grab a pipe, you just, it goes like that. Thank you, game. If you grab a pipe and hold shift, it should. Just no matter how I move it left and right, it's a straight line. As long as I'm holding shift. Yeah, if you didn't know that, that's a useful tip. I don't do it because usually my finger is in the wrong position to press shift, so I don't bother. Hurts my hand to bend it that way. But it might be alright for other people, so worth mentioning. Right, so we've got to get that repaired. We get up here and kind of do some shenanigans in here, repairing things. Build this pipe. Get up there, please. But yeah, you got to dig that out. They can't even get to it. That's why they haven't done anything. Okay. That's fine. That's fine. We're getting some steel over here now. Look, we got some bits of steel. They've gone and repaired that. So let's put our all there. That'll be a door. Yeah, hang on there. And there. There. That one. And make sure I put it in the right spot. Yeah, we'll have to come over the edge a little bit. That is just so that I can make sure I put this in the right place. Yeah, and the power wire. We making it out of steel? Yeah, we are, I suppose. Yeah, I could cancel that door and work from this end. And just work my way out, I suppose. We know that it's all set up right now. actually cancel the door, build the other bits. Yeah, because I want one here first. It's important to protect this dude, isn't it? We'll give him a bit of support. I think that should help. There's still a gap here, but if I brick it up with these, well, I think it's going to affect that a lot. As long as it sees the meteor showers coming in and shuts these doors, I don't care. That'll be fine. So that would cost another 200 steel, but that's fine. And also, I want to do these two under here. That's an important lesson to learn, okay? Right, I'm pleased about that. We should have enough steel to do all of that. We'll slowly send some more across. This is the job I want you to do the most. Get this pipe in situ so that we can repair that. Oh, George is coming to repair it. Then we need somewhere to put a tank of rather hot petroleum to send back. We want to put it there, so we could store it in here. No reason why not. I want to really store a big tank full of hot petrol. You know, it's going to be coming out of there and come into here. And then we can kind of send it up to the rocket whenever we need to. And that would be grand. And this thing will be full of polluted... Does that send out polluted water? I think it probably does. The data banks there. Sweep those up, would you? Now, if we put a tank in... Now, I don't want to put the tank where it's going to get hit by meteors for now, because it can come down as long as it's to the side of this ladder. Cool. Stick a tank in. We will make it out of steel, just because it is petrol. It's going to be hot petrol in there. Now, most tanks and things, containers in the game, it's the bottom left tile that it puts its heat into. If that's hot liquid in there, it will be trying to force its heat into this tile here. If you put that tile on something, say a metal tile, it will get quite hot. At some point, we're going to put this iron volcano, and we're going to probably get rid of this, I think. Put steam turbines across here. Have this iron volcano just drop into the polluted water. That would be good. Make loads and loads of steam. Let's actually just brick up there. They can stand there and do both of those. So we'll leave that. Well, that's done. Right. So I would like... Obviously, we're pumping like liquid out at the in at the moment. Yeah, that's the wrong one. Where's the other one? Oh, there it is over here. We'll have to pump the petrol from there over to this tank. We have petrol for our petrol rocket. Of course, I do not want that pipe with hot petrol in it just laying around the base somewhere. You know, that'd be horrible. So, yeah, we've got to figure out a way of getting that from there to here. And then maybe we can... yeah, maybe we can use that orbital transmitter thing that we were going to use for this. We could use it for that instead. Orbital transmitter, what was it? It was under plumbing, wasn't it? No. Under automation then. Automation broadcaster, yeah. So we'd have to broadcast from this side because it'd be this tank saying, I want more petrol. So then we would have to have a broadcaster sat there. Make it out of lead for now. It'll probably, if it works, or just for testing. So we would run a automation wire to there. That would send a signal over to the other side. It's got to have a line of sight to space. So I don't know if that includes a rocket ship in its way. But we'll see. We'll see. That's been bricked across. I would like to brick across here as well. Then we can start sorting out this properly. To build any of this stuff or just run around the map. Okay, whatever. We're still sending steel. Crikey. We're sending a second batch of steel. Maybe you didn't send it all the first time. I haven't been gone that long. But look. It's done now. Shut that door. We'll keep it on red pills, I think. Yeah, we'll keep it on red pills. Might make some. Who knows? I think people keep eating them. I did try to limit the red pill consumption thing. Yeah, low priority for most of them, and some of the people can't even do it at all. It's the sort of job you want to have, you say, your secondary job for your chef or your rancher to do, or your farmer, because, like, I think we've got, like, Max trapped in here. So, in the base, locked in, we've got Max locked in. He's a rancher. We've got the cook locked in. Where's the cook? Frankie. So Frankie does grilling and that, and he's also a mechatronics engineer. If you want stuff built in the base, then he'll go and run and build it. It's quite handy. Max is the rancher, and I think we've got one more trapped in the base. Who is that? Not Liam. I've seen him around too many times. I probably let them out now, didn't I? This door is what controls it. Frankie and Max. As far as I can tell, everybody else is allowed out. Oh, we did have George blocked from leaving. It's just Frankie and Max now. So we could do it maybe trapping one more dupe in the base and say, no, you're not allowed out. Sorry, not going. We're actually losing water in the long run here. This is going down. That's crazy. Yeah, because there was water in this tank. Having two plants absorbing just enough of the overflow keep us running for a nice long time, as long as we don't lose more water than that. If I start seeing this go down to yellow, then we'll have to maybe snip off one of the plants. Only one of them grows. That wouldn't help, because there's such a long thing. This is why I do this bit here with the plant. There's no space in the pipe. No space there for, you know, like a water packet to wait. All of this can be like 10k packets of water. Whereas doing it this way, there's nowhere for it to go. It can't. You'd have to grow the plants up here. It isn't really feasible. This just, you know, takes off just enough of us. Why are you eating in here, Ali? Not your place. You're supposed to eat, you know, in here or something. Don't know if I've changed it now. She'll drop it on the floor now, won't she? Oh well, sweep it up. Someone could do something with it. Not sure what. Let her eat her sandwich in peace. Her barbecue. Yeah, we're starting to get a little bit of power out of this as well. Crikey. There's tubes going everywhere, pipes going, rails going all over. Oh, I love it. I love it. Ha ha ha. Oh, this guy can be wrangled up. What's bizarre about this? I don't know how this has worked. He's now been wrangled. I think it's what he's supposed to be. Wrangle him up. Get him the heck out of here. And they didn't get injured. Maybe dropping the eggs into an open door is a good thing. Stops them getting attacked. Not sure how that works. Maybe they are, even though the door is open, they're still kind of stifled in the door and they can't move. Look at them blowing snot bubbles. Right, let's get the heck out of here. How much steel have we sent over to Ughila? Just how much steel do you have? Oh. What's the matter with you? Ashcan? You're wounded, man. Oh, you got hot, didn't you? You got cooked. Hey, I meant to stop that water cooler from being a thing. We need to put another one in for Ashcan and for guests. Oh, rude people here. So rude. How much power have we got on this wire? Yeah, we can stick another couple of phones in. How rude to take up all the phone lines. poor old Ashcan can't get a phone call in. I want to see how his pet critter's getting on. Is anybody ever going to do this? No, because we blocked that. Can't get in, you muppet. Okay, we got to let them in. Have to let them in. Right. This needs doing. Tomorrow, I want you to first of all concentrate on that, because that should then start pumping out. Ah, and this bit. That's your priorities. I think this is all done up to here. Yes, that's done to drip into there. We polluted water going into there. I know that's clean water there, but that's fine. We might end up with some gulpfish in there. Gulpfish. I go to, let's go to there, the entry in the database. Every organism in the known universe finds the packer extremely delicious. Right. Okay. So let's go down here. It should say somewhere on here. You can actually use gulpfish. Once we get past every single food, so no, I'm going to say, is it? Basically, it will convert polluted water into clean water. Kind of produces clean water using, if I hover over it, using polluted water, emitting water. So, you can put gulpfish in your tank and it will clean the polluted into clean water. It won't get rid of the germs, but it will clean the polluted water out. We put a couple of those in here. See if they'll clean all this for us. But we're going to let it all out into here anyway. That's the point. These pork pips have got stuck, haven't they? I'm going to place one of those doors that just isn't powered. Just there for now. Just so that when we pour all this in here, it doesn't make an awful mess. I'd probably like to keep it out of this zone here. I don't know if that's important, but I'm not sure it would be important. But just kind of make this tank easier to deal with later. I'm going to start building these across so that we can push all the liquid to this side. Then we can deal with it easier. Mop out that bit. Thanks. That's been done. Fridge is done. This is done. That's done. Power. We just got to do some power to it. Can we just power it from this? Damn sight easier. And that straight into it. Yes, we can. Not everything can have a heavy wire put into it. Can't reach all that, so let's cancel that for now. We will be bringing this ladder all the way across, and we'll be tidying this up. This won't stay at this height. It'll probably go a lot higher. How high can we go? Well, we can go quite a bit. But it'll work for now, and it'll get everything going so that we can at least get something. Errands. Nothing. No errands. Nothing. Any errands there? Nothing. Nobody wants to do any work. Oh, fair enough. Building the pipes. Problem with this door, it's so gosh darn slow. Bring plenty of obsidian with you, then you don't have to mess around, right? That's gone like that because there's no obsidian left. We need to go and find a bit to mine up. I know where there might be some. Because it's used. Well, we'll need it for repairs when another meteor strike hits. There should be some on its way. Someone's probably just picked up. There you go. George has picked up the last bit. Can I have a shave, George? He likes his beard. He's tash. Build the important things, not that good on stupid ladder. Go. We sent a lot of our obsidian away as well. Unfortunate. Why didn't you repair those? Huh? Huh? Don't bother then. Gotta get over here. I reckon there's another one of those. What are they called? Things. A neural vacillator. Stuff to do, lots to do, and very few people actually doing it. Back to Lavini and see what's going on here. Right, I want to open these doors now. Some junk's going to fall in and it's going to be very hot. So we'll probably have some steam effects going on around here. Yeah, as long as we don't have petroleum turning into a nice sour gas cloud, that'll be a problem. Now we're just doing this on manual controls at the moment. It will be automated later on. We need to get our rocket back so we can send it off to dig for niobiums. Delicious, crunchy with milk niobium. How are we doing in here? We got this full yet? 2,830 kilos of oxygen. Oh, that's not going to fall because it's dirt. Well, some of it fell. 1, 2, 3, 4. Yeah. Wonder if the rocket will actually see that dirt and refuse to take off. Might do. We'll find out. Let's load Ellie on board. Grease chain. Yeah, we've done it. Screw up. Come on, Ellie. Come on, Ellie. Oh, Ellie can't get aboard. No, Ellie can't get on. Cancel. We need a ladder. We need a ladder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up from there. This will be different later. So it's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 up from there, is it? Okay, so we'll put 2 ladders there. I think that should suffice. Come on, build those for us. Somebody. This is all going to be ceramic along the bottom here, but we're making ceramic very, very slowly. Another 200, so we'll put 2 in there. This ladder was the right height below here, but then we added this rocket port loader, the system, which is loading our oxygen onto this rocket, filling that up. And hopefully, view interior. Go in here, the oxygen is coming out of there and into our atmosuit docks. But I'm annoyed now because I want to move this atmosuit dock so we can put a manual generator in. But I think we're just going to, like, when we get there, we could just put one of the mess tables down here, the manual generator there. Someone's not going to have a proper, meal room, but we can put the manual generator right in there. Yeah. We could also do with some materials to build from in here. So we're going to put in our storage bin there. We go back to our wrong place. We look inside the rocket. We've got 20 tons of oxalite, which has pressurized this room to 44 kilos. We've also got all our ceramics in here. We've got 500 kilos of ceramic in there. I want that back, please. Now let's build this before another meteor shower comes along. Unreachable module, unreachable storage. Can we reach it now? Yes, we can. Crew it up. Crew it up. We'll have to modify the pipes and situations. I think that's fine. What are you doing in there? Come in. Oh, it says clear launch part. This rocket does not have a clear launch. Oh, no. Right. That means we need to be able to reach. Dig. All of that out. Can we do that? Maybe just digging those 2 out will be enough, because that's in line with where the ladder would be on this side. Unreachable module, unreachable storage. That's fair. Don't care about that. Ready? Oh, Bubbles and Ellie. Why is Bubbles in here? And they've got to sleep. Ha 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 ha. Oh dear word. Bubbles shouldn't be in here. I don't want Bubbles in here. Bubbles, piss off. Not your rocket. Go away. Get out of here. Shut off. Right. Now we can acknowledge our warnings. That's been dug out. Guess we can cancel that one then. Yeah. Let's just take off. We're not doing anything with this rocket. We're just taking it off so it can get out of our bloody way. So we can destroy this rocket platform and then re-land the rocket down here. Not using the ones in the middle. The ones in the middle are just so that this can transport stuff into and out of our rockets. I mean, you could do it a lot faster if you removed them and put these on both sides of the rocket. Now we've got to deconstruct this very quickly and bring our rocket back down. Ah. It's one way to do it, I suppose. I think it works. Anyone coming to deconstruct this? Come on, Otto. We need you. And if we've put the ladders in the right place, then they can get back out when we land. I'm not getting them out of the suit. No point. Come on, Otto. Construct that, would you? Well, you can click land here, but it will damage itself on that. The rocket platform will get it. Land here. And down she comes. Here she comes again. Thank you, rocket. I'm going to just cut that myself. Who's getting cooked? Oh, what is getting cooked? Oh, it's George. Right, you can go now. Let's just check who's getting cooked here. Oh, he's trying to... George, that is really hot there, and I didn't realise how hot that got. There is something there that is really hot. Yeah, all of this crap is really, really hot. Okay. Yeah. George, you need a rest, mate. You need to... you can't make him come down here. Oh, we can. Don't have a break, George. Go and do it. No, probably not. What's wrong with you? Wake back up. There we go. So yeah, there's some very hot materials got dropped down here. So what I want to do is get them dropped into here. We need to dig underneath. Need to dig under here. And delete these tiles and maybe put ladders there so that if anything gets there in the future, it just drops down into this. It is hot enough technically to turn it into steam, but I'm going to take the risk. There's a lot of jobs up here on very high priorities and stuff, so gets done, gets done. Can't do it because it's too goddamn hot. Sorry, George, mate. You know, brick that in and then we won't have this problem again. Be part of the system then. And it will close when there's another meteor shower, so this won't get any hot material unless something could come in a real angle here. Yeah, O2 is a bit of a problem. You might going to go and have a breather. Try not to get sunburn. Our rocket is down on the new platform level that we're going to use for a bit. We are going to come down lower for the bigger rockets. These petrol ones are going to move over this side. That means I think we need to push this right up high. Because any material that... It's alright if it's material that falls down when the door opens, but if it's dirt like this, you can't reach it. So... bad idea. I don't want to put ladders in. I mean, obviously we can do. It's not much of a problem, is it? How much have we got now? 3,041 kilos of oxygen. I hope this is going to work. I think that's going to use up a lot quicker than you'd think it would. But, yeah, maybe. We got our liquid reservoir ready to send over there. What's going? Oh, we sent something. Food or something. I don't know. Right, so that needs power to it. I forgot about that. Yeah. Power wire there. It needs a little bit, and then that will be... that'll interfere with our signal quality. If we check on here, it's gone down to scan quality of 12%. It says up here as well. And the network quality is 10%. So if we can open this door... Yeah, we lowered it a little bit by building these 2 bunker tiles. At a later date, we can rip those bunker tiles out and put another door or 2 in there. But I did that to save a little bit. This will get damaged unless we can start building our steel doors right away along. I just thought it was easier just to build it across. Probably a bad idea. Should have just built the end pieces so I know where to build 2. What we're going to do is we're going to come down into this long room that we made and we're going to deconstruct all these ladders. Oh, not that one because I can't get in. Oh, we can open it now, can't we? Yeah, we'll open it now. Like less risk. I think there's still a bit of a risk of all this water damaging this and getting in. I think it's slightly lower risk than it was. Phone's ringing. Answer the phone. A little bit left to build up there. Be too painful. Excellent. That's all done. This is dug through now. So what I'm going to do, I think, is we're going to... We'll lay ladders here, I think. No, that's opening. Okay, fair enough. There should be granite up here. I'll go like that to there. This is going to melt. That's something that could potentially melt on us, isn't it? Pile or 2 there. Priority that up to high. That's got to be very high priority because I want to delete this and drop all this regolith that's like hot away from the machinery and just into the here. Hopefully it will cool down. There is this, which is really high rads. You don't want your dupes working in it for too long. Don't get rad poisoning, will you? That'll kill the battery for a minute, but never mind. Get it back. That's only the battery that controls when the petroleum generator kicks in. Be quick. Nothing to breathe, and it's highly radioactive here. Ah, beautiful. Now, I don't want them running through here for reasons, so we'll probably get rid of that ladder. And that's a bad place to stand to breathe, you know? Right in the rads. 200 rads barely safe. Move. Quick. The hell out. Dingoes, kidneys. These dupes. So dangerous. I will brick this end up, I think, so they can't go in here anymore. Get rid of that ladder. Don't go and try and go past this way somehow. Because they will. They'll find a way. They can. They'll do it. George. Let's check and see if that... Oh. Proceed. Alright, whatever. Ah, it's finally getting built. While you're there, do that as well. Just to please my sanity. Thank you. Right, that's where our petroleum's going to go. We've got to build a pipe. Get to it. And go. Construct that. I don't want to leave... I don't want to send hot petroleum from here into the base. So I think we're going to come through this way. Yeah, we're going to come through here. We're going to go up into it. Yeah, I think that's the bit. Plumbing. Liquid pipe. Let's make it insulated. It will take them a bit longer to make. But, yeah. Could go that way round, but I don't think so. See if we can line up with that. Perfect. Yeah. That's the output from the other side. It will come straight through here. There. We're not planning on adding more water to this tank anyway. We're probably going to be pumping this out at some point. Probably over here where this ethanol is based. Oh, we're going to put another tank. Place another tank there. Don't have to be steel or anything. They're all complaining they don't have an output pipe, but we'll sort that out later. We're going to pump out nicely. Might be a good idea to get in here and bust this out and let some of this water here to pump out. Not enough to make the vent start going, because I don't want to do that permanently. So we need to dig across here. But they can do that. They can do that from inside. That's a double height. I think they'll do all of that. Gives them something to do while I'm not looking. Oh, crikey. Let's make it an 8. Boom. Job done. So that will all drip into there. I can add another tank to the storage. And in here, what I was going to do is give them some of those bed things to lay in. Is that another 5 cycles already? This is taking a lot longer than I thought it would to get petrol sent over. Fire up our rocket. We might just use the other rocket. There's a bigger engine that probably can go all the way there and all the way back without having to worry about stopping off on the way. But it's still something that may be something that people have to contend with, so it's still worth showing. That's not right, is it? I wanted... Is it medicine? No, it's not. Medicine, I guess. There it is. Triage cot. Make one there. Can we fit another one in? No. We need someone to delete some of this slot. Priority that up a little. I want some space. That won't take them 5 minutes. Yes. Yes, you sound just like me. Build that. No one can get in it anyway. I thought you were injured. Oh well, never mind. Right, so we've got a little tank sorted out, sort of. I would like to sort of hopefully brick around here and stop any of this polluted getting in here. Not that it really matters. We can pump polluted next door. Feed it to our... But we'll be feeding it, my pan and scan, into here. Voila! I was wondering about putting a tile here so that when the dirt drops it drops on the tile and they won't be able to reach it from there, but then they'll be able to reach it from the top. They can reach down by 3, so 1, 2, 3. So if the tile was here, they'd be able to reach it from the top. If the tile was here, they'd be able to reach it. Oh, never mind. I just don't want them coming in and just taking dirt and feeding it back into there, and then it comes down here and they get in an infinite loop running backwards and forwards, feeding dirt everywhere. I want it to do it itself. Unless there's a way where we could run a ladder at the height that they can reach down to harvest, but can't actually reach dirt. We could make the dirt just 1 tile deeper. That dirt could be here, but 1 tile down. They wouldn't be able to reach that, but sweepers can. That would mean putting the ladder or the ladder to walk along to harvest from this height. They wouldn't be able to reach the dirt. So they wouldn't be able to start messing around doing that. Sometimes you want the machinery to do the job, not the dupes. Was anybody ever doing this job? We need to train someone else. do this. You click errands, you can see what type of errand a job is. So it's doctoring. We go into our skills set. We can see we've got Stinky. He is medicine. He's not very good at it, but he's got medicine. We look through our people. See if we've got anyone that's naturally good at medicine. I don't think I took anybody on that's a doctor. Liam, actually, you could benefit from a little bit of extra tidying. It gives them more strength for carrying stuff. Oh, no. I'm looking for bedside manner, aren't I? We haven't got anyone that likes doctoring. Well, if we're gonna get another dupe, that would be the way to go. This is the new bedroom. It's actually got 3 bonus, but you have to give them a bigger space. And it's actually proper bedroom. Go into the room name. Now called a private bedroom, and gives +3 morale. You need 24 tiles minimum, 2 decor items, and have back wall. You have to give them back wall. We're going to start moving these dupes around, and we can move these 2. Bubbles, you're going to go up here. Where is Bubbles? Bubbles, where are you? I've lost you. You're going up there. And Ellie, why don't you have this room here? Yeah. That gives us this floor to start working on. We're going to deconstruct these 2 beds. We're going to deconstruct these 2 areas. We're going to deconstruct all the lovely artwork. Never mind, we're going to do it again. I want to see if it'll fit in here nicely. Probably won't, but yeah, we'll see. Either that was in the game and I didn't notice when I started playing this series, or it wasn't in the game and was introduced in the last patch. Not entirely sure which. I might go back over to Alita now and see if the teleporter is ready. It appears to be ready. So Ashcan needs to steal a suit. We're going to undock that suit there. We're going to give it to Ashcan. Will you go and put the suit on, please, Ashcan? You are going home. You know, then lot can build all this crap. We'll worry about it another day. We'll get it fueled and send one of them over to get our rocket back. Put your suit on, put your suit on. Nicely done. Now come over. Where is it? Oh, it's there. Ashcan, come and get in here. Teleporter. Come and get in the teleporter, mate. I'm going to delete this mesh tile here. But that bottle falls in the water. And we're going to click on that and teleport. And he doesn't get teleported. He actually gets deleted. And the new one, copy, gets sent over. So, welcome to the copy of Ashcan. Hey, they've fixed that weird graphical glitch. You can get rid of that now. Get rid of that robot arm. Don't want you anymore. Deconstruct all the crap. Building crap. Yeah, get rid of you. What we're going to do with it? Oh, we've had another... We missed it. I didn't even power the blaster. Oh. Powered it, shouldn't I? What we should do is figure out that automation properly. I removed. Actually, what we did do is have the automation on the power wire. Got the power line. No, that's not a power line, you muppet. This is the power line that goes. We did build a spare one because they wouldn't fill it. They wouldn't fill it with anything. So we could put the power wire through like this, right, and then get rid of that bit. And then I don't know if it's under power. And yeah, power shut off. Plunk that on there like that. And then we could use the satellite scanner to power this when it senses a influx meteors. That has a shut off signal input. We can go from this. When you see whatever you're looking for, in this case it's set to meteor showers, you can run. I don't want ranking out of steel. Lead will be fine. We're all over the place. Right into there, cancel that bit. And green signal, allow power through connected circuits. So as long as that's all we're running from it, just that thing, we can then snip that off. Power will run through here. We can connect that now. Currently powered. Once this automation wire is built, see it turn off again. Build that piece that's right on top of the automation. The shut off. Build that bit there, would you? And build that piece. Come on, you know you want to. Don't want to. They want to build all the rest of it. Well, fine. It's all got to be built. Now we've got to get past this with this thing. That's a broadcaster. We don't want a broadcaster. We want a receiver now. We want to switch that. Receiver. Still powered because nobody's doing these two. Come on inside and do these two, will you? See it shut down. Now shut. And we'll connect it. Now connected up. Until that build, we don't need to do that. So now when that senses, or that one senses a meteor shower incoming, it will turn on the meteor blaster. So we're not like constantly wasting power running it. Not that it's a huge power hog. Only what, 240. But you know, if you had a whole host of them along the top of your map, that could actually become quite costly in power. We'll get some slime, and that will be put into the slime scooper and sent to the mushroom farm automatically. So Ashcan is now back home. Let's check the schedules. I'm not sure. I think I left Ashcan on his own schedule. He was still on the rocket shift. So he will find it difficult because on this map, things are so long, so far away. We're going to come to this one, and we're going to say, no, not that one. That's an oxidizer tank. We're going to go change the crew in here. We've got Ellie marked up for crew. We're going to turn Ellie off. And we're going to pick Ashcan's coming in and Bubbles is coming in. Terrible too. And I don't know. Let's click on the rocket. What does that say? No liquid intake. Yeah, that's not full, is it? We used a little bit taking it off and landing it. We do need to redo the fuel. We'll tidy up this now. It's place. Deconstruct it. All the way back. Yeah, all the way back, please. And probably down a bit as well. Yeah, let's go down to level with that. Yeah, level with that ladder. This ladder is obsidian because we were using, what was it? This one. Yeah. Not using that one. That's too close to everything and everything will get melted. We can use this one. Miss out this one. Use this one. Maybe do it the other way around. How we were going to do it. But, yeah, whatever. We'll figure it out. Reclaim this obsidian ladder, then. We don't need it if we're going to use these. A convenient way to put all the gas into the rocket. Is it full now? Yay, it's full. Well, full as it's going to get, I guess. Bit more coming. We've only got that set to fill from the overflow of oxygen that we don't need. So this needs to be filled with petroleums. But they can't reach that, so that's a bit annoying. It's a ladder there and a ladder there, so they can get it. Actually, no. Cancel those. I'd like to make this the standard height of the Spacefarer module, but because it makes it easier when you're landing at the other end. If we move that down, that's going to put the fuel in a really annoying place. Then we got to put fuel up there and down here, which is very frustrating. But at least all the like Spacefarer module parts should be at a similar height then. And now I think I'm just going to run the pipe at this height on this ladder level. Like that. You should be able to reach those pipes, get rid of them, and we can run pipes down and we can reach what we need to reach with them. We will then redo the pipe here. We will come down and then across. Keep it as obsidian, I think, for as long as we can. And then this one can be like, how can we reach it the easiest? We bring it up. Actually, we can reach that one because that's an actual Spacefarer module. Not even sure we're going to even use this rocket. Might try that trick where you can kind of delete the engine and build a new engine underneath it, sort of thing. Now we got the space to do so. We could build a big engine. Big, I mean, petroleum, not big as in, if that's going to work. Keep your hands off the buttons when you do it. Got that one. We've got our nose cone. That's the one we really want. Liquid hydrogen, liquid oxygen. Right. So I'm going to click on it now in case that bugs out again. There's a Red Bull engine, but if I just click on this one, it will highlight that as well. Yeah. Well, we do need to finish this. It's not quite done yet. Yeah. Let it finish that. I think it's because we keep stealing bubbles and taking her on trips down memory lane and stuff. Well, what do we need? We don't need much in here, do we? 720. 80 to make 800, so we need 180. We come down here to this and we set that to 180. We won't press it yet. Give them a chance to build these pipes. We only need to build as far as here and we can send the petrol and just... I'd rather it went full, you know? This section can be reduced in priority. Is this bit that's important? Please get this bit done. I want to get our pilots off. Right. Go to here. We'll change the crew. I want to double check bubbles. I wish there was two tick boxes. One for passenger and one for pilot. So you can actually tell them who is the pilot. I don't want really Ashcan piloting it. I want Bubbles to do the piloting. But you can't really choose. Because like one of them might have much better skill. So go faster. That's the other thing. We need to build that room that we're supposed to be building. That laboratory in space. So we, well, up here. So it's got to have a view of space. So it'd have to be built over here. Lime is just sitting there. That might prevent our rockets taking off. So let's check inside and make sure everything's ready. We do not have a hamster wheel to run on. We don't have any building material. I don't think we need it, to be fair. No, I don't think we do. But what we do need It's some spare Atmos suits that are full of oxygen. That would be quite handy. You just fill that up with Atmos suits. Sweep only, clothing, Atmos suit. But we do want them filled with oxygen, so that's going to be tricky. I'd like to send a few spares. Now, if we come back to here, we can now trigger this thing to send some fuel. And it will go up. Now, if this rocket is empty, it will go to this one as well. It is, because we took it off and landed it, I forgot. Oh well. What we can do just to make sure it goes to our rocket is that. It'll go to our rocket. There was already a couple of packets in there anyway. That was the hope, to stop that from happening by doing it that way. We will put in the middle ones, what we'll be doing is, as and when we can do it, we'll be putting these in. One further in, so it gets just to the middle there, like that. These are steel, so we'll keep an ease on it just for now. But we'll make it a little bit easier. How much food are you putting in? Wow. Nice. That is full of food that never rots. So at least they won't starve to death, our little rocket pilots. Get rid of those if we can. Right, good. Might delete this engine and rebuild the big one. I think the big one will be better. Hopefully, if that's now got 900, I'm not using any calculators or any things. Looking on here, and it says range remaining 10 tiles. Which is odd, considering the other one said 10 tiles, and this one's got a hell of a lot more fuel. Maybe we need another oxidizer tank. Who knows? I don't know. Maybe we need the fuel tank, another fuel tank. We fit another fuel tank on here? We've got too much junk. We got a gas canister, we got a battery, a couple of solar panels, artifact transport in case we can snatch ourselves an artifact. We could get rid of that for now. That gives us a little bit of space. We could put another fuel tank on. So I think the oxidizer will do a lot more than... Yeah, the oxalite is full. I think we just need another fuel tank to give us more range. Can we fit another fuel tank on here? I don't bloody... Maybe a little one. No, not you. If you click on that thing, you always get that. I don't think we can fit one on. Rovers, cargo bay, gas. With cargo, no. Small oxidizer, large liquid oxidizer, large liquid fuel. There isn't such a thing, is there, as a small liquid fuel? I think there is. We'd have to get rid of something. We need the Trailblazer, really, to... Well, we don't need the Trailblazer. We're landing the aircraft. Hang on, I've got to double check something, height-wise. From the platform up. 35 tiles to the top there. Don't know if we've got that much space to even land here. Have we got 35 tiles? Top of that, was it? Can't even see that, it's too small on my screen. Nope. We've got 27 tiles of clearance. That's about all we can do. We need to shorten this rocket. It's too tall to land. Or use this one. What's this one? 17. Little baby rocket. What are you again? The rocket itself is 32. So we don't need a Trailblazer on it. If we're going to use it for that, you can go. Goodbye. And we need the battery. We need the gas cargo. No, we don't need that. That can go. Ah, yes. Now, I know there's rocket calculator things and it can work out how far your rocket can go, but if I click on this engine and it says it goes for 10 tiles, I wanted more than that because that means it won't be able to come back and land here. It will only be able to go back to earlier, the other asteroid. And we've already got a rocket stuck there as well. Boom, all the way down. Artifact transport, please. Deconstruct that. Yeah, I thought I'd be able to go a lot further than that. That one says range remaining 8 tiles. This one says 10 tiles. Maybe I miscalculated before. Yeah, I don't know. I thought I'd be able to go a lot further. Maybe we should try another liquid tank on it. See what happens. Large liquid. No, not cargo, you muppet. Liquid. No, that's not the one. Liquid fuel. There we go. That's the fella. Give me another liquid fuel tank. And bring it down here. Switch them around. Perfect. I don't know. It's worth an experiment. I have no idea. Meanwhile, back at the ranch, we have plumbed in a... Ah, that is all in situ. Good. That is perfect. All connected up to our tank. Can someone reach that? Anyone coming to build this pipe? Are you coming? Is that your job? Is that what you're doing just as I got here? You're like, yeah, hang on a minute, pal. I'm coming to build your pipe. Hold your bleeding horses. We now need to also add a pump. Insulated pipe. Doesn't need to be. We're going to keep it to the side a little. I know I usually like to go straight, but if an asteroid or whatever you want to call it, meteor comes down there, I'd rather it came here. Okay, then we can go straight up the side of this. That's much better. Boom. Snip that now, so that we can actually send while they're building all this. Doesn't need to be on that high priority. Crikey. Right. While they're building all that, we can be sending over some petroleum from Lavini. Right. Lavini, how much petroleum have you got? Lots. Quite a lot. We're going to connect it here. And it's going to start draining down. We are now going to actually, we'll make it insulated, I think. Yeah, it is hot. It is hot. It wasn't a problem when it was coming up from there. But I even made that one insulated. So I might as well make this bit more. It doesn't matter if it drains a little bit of its temperature out the area. And it's fine. So, what I want this tank to do is to say, hey, I need some more petroleum. I'm empty, and request it from there. But then I want the other side to say, hey, I'm empty. I want some more. We would put the shut-off thing. Liquid shut-off. We'll make it out of steel. It would go there. But it'll block the flow, and I don't want it to right now. So, where would the put it in so that we can see? Gotta go. Where's the automation on it? Better off this side. It's got to go this way, hasn't it? Never mind. Automation on it is at the top. Let's get a... Need to be steel. It can be made of that, and then we can put a signal switch temporarily to bypass it. Perfect. That'll do nicely. Then we can see if we can run this all the way over to this corner. We need to get rid of the broadcaster. We need a receiver instead now. I don't know. I've never used these before, so they're just, something to dry out. Need a receiver there now. Get rid of that and bring in that. Out with the old and in with the new. Right, this also needs a little bit of power. Is there a little bit of power around here so I don't have to put a heavy wire up there? What's on you? You can afford 10 watts, can't you? Yes, you can. 10 watts? What do you mean? No, not that. This. Beautiful. Well done. Make a lot of these things take tiny amounts of power just to make you have to run wires all over the party. Right, so that is actually sending a green signal, so that is on. We could actually plug that in right now. I want to pick up in the system. There we go. We'll connect it like that. That's better. Go. That is now on because of that. That's not on because of the power, you muppet. Reconnect it. Keep going. Keep flowing. Hey, you're allowed to flow now. Go. Wait for them to do the power first before I do stupid things like that. Then, once they've done the power, we'll run the other wire. I want them to do that first. Yeah, perfect. Well done, you. One more. Why do they always leave one wire? You can guarantee it. Oh yeah, you're even going to put power wire on that. We're never using it. Probably never. Let's just say we're never going to use it. Right, now we can go in and out of this. Snipperah, snipperoo. This will now cost power for no goddamn reason. There we go. I'd prefer it was there, but never mind, it's there now. And we've bypassed it with this switch. We're now going to take this lead. I'm going to run it over here. Best way to get... Got to get into there, have we? We can just literally go straight to this ladder. We just go another couple and just go straight into it. We can. Do you need power as well? No, but look at it. It doesn't. No automation wire connected. No line of sight. No line of sight. Oh, nuts. You're right underneath there. You got no line of sight. All right. That's... Come on. Allow me to do things. Thank you. Okay. We'll move it along a couple then. We'll put you there. Don't panic. Move you into a line of sight. Oh, great. That thing's in the bloody way. We'll get rid of it now. It's not doing anything. There's no bad smells here to sort out. You can be deconstructed. You can probably complain that there's no line of sight as well. I'm assuming it's directly above it. So we tuck it in the corner here, where it's got no protection from the meteor. Well, never mind. We should have put it up under there, I think. Perfect. I don't know how this works. We're just finding out. Oops, got nothing better to do anyway, so I'll leave that on 9. So this switch we can turn off. Let's turn it off now. We've virtually sent all our petroleums anyway. Now this will be requesting more petrol. It is. Come on, click. And we've got that set to an extra 60 seconds to keep this open. This is tapping into the same line as the rockets use. Comes all the way back here and activates that. This will flow petroleum all the way over, fill our tank. We might need a second pump in there. One pump might not be fast enough. Let's see how this thing works. If someone wants to build it. Thing's got to be deconstructed. Want my 100 steels back. Go back over here. Check this out. There's all our petrol flowing into our tank. Awesome. Awesome sauce. And by the time that's done, and we'll send some of that petrol up to fill the rocket. Oh, we need to dig out a bit more obsidian, that's true. Where have we got some obsidian? We've got a patch just there. We could probably... 1, 2, 3. Dig out those 4 there, please. And, ooh, we got a nice piece. Obsidian we can reach. Now let's just get all of this out. Pull that out. Not obsidian. There's obsidian in... Oh, that's a volcano. I don't want to touch that just yet. No, sorry. No. There's a little bit here as well under this thing. We need a bit more obsidian. We can possibly go out a bit further. We go under there. Bit more. I'm tempted to just dig all of this out and just be done with it. Our own little tank in here. Dig out all of that. Dig out all of this. Priority, that's not highly important, but this bit is. I do want that obsidian out of here. That would be very nice, thank you. When this is done, we're probably going to level this off here. Make sure this is obsidian or ceramic, so the volcano can just pour in here. Right on top of its friend here. I wonder if he can destroy a volcano thing. Does this complain about not having a line of sight? No, but it does say no automation wire. Try that. Bit of steel at the top. Hello? Yeah, that is there. Doesn't look like it is, but it is. Follow this down, I guess. Priority. Ah, yes, as usual. Hello, gamer. How you doing? See if we can put this, get some fuel from there. Have we got any obsidian yet? Just want to make a few more obsidian pipes. Not many, just a few. Plus, we need to be able to repair them. That's a question too, isn't it? Can we dig those two? No, if we do that and that bit of snow gives in, we want to move this wall along here somewhere so this tank is a lot bigger. Maybe here. It's going to be tricky pushing that polluted out of the way. Oh, a Drecklet. Well, we could have a Drecklet over here. It's probably not a bad idea. Give us a few, we ought to have that visible on there, shouldn't we? We should have the, it's going to let me scroll. Thank you. No, not that. That's not what I'm looking for. I'm looking for reed fibers. We sent over 100 and we've got 93 of them left. Need them to repair these suits. Go back to Lavini. And yeah, did we lower the height of our rocket? It still looks really tall. We did, but we 33. We want the gas cargo. We want the battery. We need those. Just thought I'd try sticking in an extra liquid thing to see if we could give more range to this rocket. Doesn't seem to have much range. Not as much as I thought it would have for a rocket. Unless it's a fixed range. Maximum height 35. Height 5, whatever that means. Burden of a 6 and an engine power of 48. Let's try putting some fuel in here and see what happens. I don't really know. I just live here. Let's set that to, well, maximum's 500, so we'll do that. You can send petroleums. This is now filling back up, so that should stop pretty soon anyway. We can make that 40%. Pretty full. Yeah, it's stopped now. And this now starts ticking down. It keeps this active for 60 seconds. And nip this because I want to see if 60 seconds is enough to empty this pipe. Or way too much. Right? Coming in. The power regulation is probably the most important of those three options, gamer. The sound amplifiers is just for you to give you warning notices when you need to check something. Fossil fuels is obviously useful. If you've only just done combustion and stuff, then power regulation would be most useful. I would suggest, knowing that your stage of the game you're at as well. Is that going to be enough? No, that is shut. That's stopped. 60 seconds wasn't actually enough. Ah, interesting. Yeah, so that's shut off now, so the excess is going to this tank. And this tank guy snipped. Can't ask for more fuel yet. Snip the power line. So the idea of this is you keep this, whatever, you time it. All of this goes into this tank that asked for it and nothing goes past. It will stay open for the relevant length of time. I think even 90 seconds might be too short. A minute and a half. We'll have to test that again next time. And we can rejoin these. And still some stuff there to sweep. They've never bothered sweeping. Someone got excited. Sticker bombed everywhere. Let's have a look. This all go into this rocket engine. And we need obviously another 400. No, 380. Well, okay. Yeah, there was a couple of blobs in the pipe, wasn't there? I think there will be again, so we'll try it anyway. Doesn't matter. I don't think this system's going to work exactly how I wanted it to. I wanted to be able to automate sending the fuel in when the rocket landed. Well, when the rocket lands, it's not necessarily used all of its fuel, has it? So if you set that to a fixed amount, I'm not going to be able to get it. Perhaps we can just chip in there and grab those pipes because they're annoying. Let's see. This is going to flow into there. It now says range remaining 15 tiles with this extra fluid, extra petrol. Now, if we can fill that up, we might have a lot of range, but we won't be able to land there with this rocket because it's too goddamn tall. All this stuff. 2 fuel containers, 1 oxidizer, gas cargo, batteries. No, it's got just 2. It's just too tall. So we'll still have to try and get our rocket back, I think. Or just fly the mission from here to there, and then maybe it will make it home afterwards. Yeah, there is that. But we definitely need to fill this Trailblazer because... No, we don't, do we? We don't need the Trailblazer. They'll be landing the rocket there. Yeah. Is that really only 19 tall? That's all. It's just 19. Yeah, we don't need the Trailblazers. I'm not bothered that it's unreachable storage. And it's empty. Obsidian is what's holding us back there then. I thought we dug some of it up. Right, first thing in the morning, dig that up. Yeah, then dig that bit. Make that a little bit higher than a 5 so they actually get it done. Won't be any liquid coming through now. There isn't. I want it to do it automatically. I want to get this built. Is this complaining that it's got no line of sky? Unnamed broadcaster lead. Oh, we can name it then. What are we calling it? Are we going to call it? Can't even spell it. Ughila. Petrol. I know where it's, which one it is, in case we end up with more. Settings? Oh, someone got to actually set it for that name. Presume so. Okay, fair enough. We want the rest of it built, because I'd like to see if it will refill itself without us interfering. Completely automated. If we can do that, then we can actually use this as a good rockets landing place. I think I'd like to make it deeper so we can have bigger rockets. Maybe over here a bit more. That's a bit lower. We'll make a huge polluted water fountain. Steam monster. We turn it off. Enable building. Don't turn it off. Oh no, I must have clicked the wrong thing then. Yay. This is nearly done. I want this to automatically ask for more petrol when it gets low. And then it will send that signal up here to this, as far as I understand. That will say, yes, please send me some more. It's a broadcaster. Sends a green signal to an automated receiver over vast distance. And we can go to Lavini. And this should receive that signal. Petrol earlier in range. One we want. Ah, that's how it works. So it gives you all the ones that are in range and then you click on them. And then that would then send the signal back down here. Switching this on, sending more petrol. That switch can be deconstructed. Won't need you anymore if this works, presumably. If it works. That'll be fully automated, and then when this tank gets low on petrol, it will request some more all by itself and fill itself back up. Fully automated. We might need to start running the old petroleum boiler a bit harder. We're using up the petrol to make power up here. We're using the petrol in our petrol-driven rockets. It actually does look like there's a rocket there. So rather than sending our rocket back here and sending it from here there, I'm tempted just to send the duplicates over there and send it from there. The only issue I see with that is sending them over. It will take a little bit because you've got to wait for the teleporter to recharge. Or we could just, send one over with a trailblazer and drop him down. Give him a little platform to land on. He can land up here. He can't get down if he lands up there. Give him a ladder. If he lands up there, assuming it's not a storm, we could drop a lander there and send him over by trailblazer module. That saves waiting for the other duplicate. Because one duplicate can teleport over very quickly. If we had placed our where is it? If we'd placed this further down, we could have got a bigger rocket in here. We are very seriously limited in height. 27 tiles. Once we've dug out all of this in order to build what we're building here, and we could bring this down a bit and put it right down low. Won't matter that this magma will be here because it will pour out into space and disappear. Be a very hot steel there. It looks like we'll have to load poor old Ashcan into this rocket, somebody else, fly it back home and land it. Actually, I don't think you need to. I think you can automate that. Is that going to fall down or is that dirt? No, that's not going to fall. 1, 2, 3, 4. We can dig it. I want to dig it from there because I'll use this ladder to climb on the roof. I'm on the roof. Don't get up there. Funny that sits there when the doors are open. Meal prep. Yeah, get in with meal preps. Definitely want that. You'll need that. Why do you keep doing this weird business? Okay, I was going to get rid of that ladder there, wasn't I, to stop them doing that Yankee business? There we go. Perfect. We can send bubbles over place if this transporter thing is recharged. Yep, it is. Bubbles, would you like to go over there for a little vacation? Bye, Bubs. Have fun. And if I procrastinate and twiddle my thumbs long enough, Ashcan will be able to teleport over instead. But I'm hoping what we could do, because we can't land the big rocket there, but we can fly there. Teleport. Hi, Bubbles. Have fun. Oh, is it dinner time? Should have checked and let you have lunch first. Graphical glitch. You haven't been deleted. You haven't been boosted yet. Yeah, you can remove your suit first. We'll get you to get it before we stick you on the rocket. Okay. So that's all been done. I need to bring this down. I'll make it obsidian for a little bit further. It can't go through there because that's neutronium. Once it gets to there, I guess we'll make it out of some other liquid pipe, whatever. This already, that's going up to there. Igneous, yes. You can just come up to there, just to do that. That bit. What I'm hoping will happen is this will fill up the rocket. And then this tank will be empty and it will request some more via this little, whatever it's called, system transmitter thing. Automation broadcaster, which will send over some more petrol automatically. Be perfect. Very much. They all going to bed now. Now they're going to get some food. That's what it is. Out of the minus 33 storage. We're going to connect this until all these pipes and everything are done. Yeah, doing everything on a 9 again. Come on. Oh, relax. Relax. I'm tempted to fly both rockets over to Tostilis and just drop Ashcan down when once Bubbles has landed this one there, the little diddy one that can fit on the landing pad. Not the there. That's the one that landed there originally, so I know they can get in and get out. And now they've got this little screen here that the rover's built just to try and help deal a little bit with this huge amount of radiation. We could build another right to the edge. There's no neutronium there. When we get that low, it won't matter. But I think that's going to be for later. Because I got to go and have lunch. And my throat is going, stop talking for a bit. I would like to just see if that will reload the fuel If that will work automatically, totally, then we can definitely use this as our teleporter pad. A teleport pad, a rocket launching and a stop-off place. But I'd rather move this rocket platform over here and have our ladder to it. I don't like it being right over this area. Originally, that was the plan. It was done on purpose. As soon as this rocket takes off, this is all going to melt. Things are going to go horrible, you know. We just give them a chance to build these pipes and then reload the rocket with fuel. We could either send the rocket home, 0 fuel at all. What about oxalite? Ooh, that's a problem. We got to send some oxalite over too. Now, what liquid could we put in here to stop the oxalite off gassing? It's got to be a liquid that can take that temperature and not, not freeze. We have got polluted water, which will freeze at -20. Freeze point -20.6. Normal water, which will freeze at 0. That's useless to us. Yeah. Polluted and normal, polluted. Normal water, polluted. Got ethanol here. Ethanol freezes at -114.1. So I think we could put a little couple of drips of ethanol down here. And it'll just sit in there. And then when we send over the oxalite, it won't off-gas and waste itself. That'll be a thing. Let's try it. Let's set it to ethanol. I will check the priorities. I don't think there's any deliveries. We'll go sweep only. And we can find a little bit of ethanol. Doesn't need to be much, I don't suppose. A bit there we could mop. We mop around here. Too much liquid. Yeah, figures. Why is it too much liquid over there, but it's okay to mop over here? Then we can send over a little bit of Bubbles. What schedule are you on? Let's change Bubbles to rocket shift. Bye. Have fun. That means you don't get quite as many spare time to do things. There's a weird square in the middle of this section. We got all of that out. This done yet? Anybody coming to do this? Harold is coming. Come on, Harold. Just got a few more pipes to build and then we can finally reload our rocket. You know? Just sent all the other dupes over to help. They're bored back home. They got nothing to do back there. Anyone coming? Build this, will you, Bubbles? Come and help. They're awfully slow without your Bubbles. No. Let's put it on a 9 and get it done. This was a bad idea making that of plastic, wasn't it? Terrible idea. It's going to melt. And drip straight into this tank. Well, we won't be taking it off as soon as it's full. Come on, get it built. We've got 1 day to build it in. Gonna sleep soon. Have you got nothing to do? Can you not build any of these? Awaiting delivery. I can reach that from there without digging that one out. All I'm doing is slowly building tiles in here until I can carve this out the shape I want it to be. We make these out of sedimentary, would it be faster? Oh, something going on. Come in, anybody? There's only 2 suits there, isn't there? We could love a suit there, couldn't we? Got a spare one. Put it there and then you can all join in. It's taking so long, I think. Might do, yeah, put that there. Some tiles along there. One of those there. We set it to all. Yeah, sedimentary rock would be better to build from. Cancel these pipes. I'm just going to build it out of sedimentary rock. Down to there and in and out and down. Liquid pipage. We can go cancel that one and that one. You don't need to do that. And you don't need to do that. You just got like 3 pipes, 4 pipes to build. Yeah, there you go. Perfect. Hey, you build these. You don't go build those, do you? Ones I actually want built. What are you doing, Bubbles? On a mission. I've got to stop these from being old pourers. Otherwise, ditch all my ethanol in there, won't they? Probably what happened to this one. That's in range of that. And so that. Good done. Thank you. This way I can just kind of judge how much I want put in there. Right, done. Thank you. Oh, and that one. Cancel that. There you go. We can put some in there. Sweep it. Now. Sweep just a couple of them for now. Actually, there's a lot of sweeping there. Just sweep the ethanol. Sweep. Not empty. Sweep. They will be put in here. Of course, they want to do that rather than build my pipe. Have you built the darn pipe yet? Errands. Come on, build the darn pipe. Gosh darn it. What have they not built here? Something's not been built. Automation wire, I think. Yeah. I didn't even think I'd have that proximity thing on. I don't. There we go. That'll get it done. And we'll just connect these pipes. And then cancel any overwrites. hopefully we can get this done before anybody decides to you have lead here. You got 20 kilograms of lead left. Is that why you're being a funny pain about building the lead? Don't have any? Might be explaining things. He might have it in his hands. I'm not going to cancel it yet. Now, what's this made of? Cobalt ore. Yeah, the coal generator's good, isn't it? Gives you some power without you having to do anything, running on wheels all the time. Right. That now awaiting delivery, construction errand. They're all construction. These two are waiting delivery. Cancel those two. We'll make those two out of something else that's readily available here, which is iron. Perfect. Yes. Next day they'll be able to do that. I don't want to send the fuel up to the rocket yet. Because we really need to loop that as well and bring it back down into the tank. Interesting concept. Check what's going on over here. Tank is all ready. This one's now on what? 20 tiles now with 2 fuel tanks and 1 large oxidizer. You can go 20 tiles. We've added this gas cargo. We've added this battery and a couple of solar panels. Obviously the Spacefarer, which unfortunately makes it a bit too tall for what we wanted. 7 tiles too tall. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. We could get rid of this piece, all the extra stuff, and just literally fly there. But what's the point? I think we might get rid of some of these and put in a. Yeah, we could do that. We could put in a, what's it called, to drop a trailblazer to drop the duplicant off. We'll just fly there and drop him off. Why is he angry? He says he's angry, but he doesn't attack when he's in an open door. So that's an interesting thing. He looks angry because he's red. Not attacking. Now let's come down here. We've got 5.6 tons of steel. And this has still got a steel border. We've got 0 lime. So if we go back down to our thing over here, we've got 2,900 diamond. This has been running away in the background. We could put another, say, how many are we going to do? How do I make power? Well, our main source of power is down here. This is 6 steam turbines on top of a room full of steam. And the way we make that steam, by this temperature controlled area here with a door. Door sucks heat from down here, which is actually getting pretty cold now. We need to get in here and dig all this out. We've solidified all this magma. Get our heat from the magma. And we draw it up this diamond tile spike into this room where we generate a lot of heat. The heat turns into steam. There's steam turbines drip water onto this tile, which is very hot. Draws the heat through from there. And yeah, that's how we make heat. That's how we make power. I want to get in here and dig all the way down here and see how much we can dig out of all this. Awesome. Unfortunately, our duplicants really like igneous rock. I've got to make sure everywhere on the base where you can get igneous rock is stopped, so they don't come for any igneous rock for any reason. Not to feed to the hatches, not to build anything with. Make sure there's no igneous rock in sight, whether they will take it. It seems like a bunch of these guys have just got their heads caught by the door system. And now the bottom door is going to open and drop them into the cooker. The cooker is just this leaky oil fissure, which is 154 degrees. Which will cook the poker shells at the cost of a couple of doors and a couple of timers. It's quite nice. I mean, this comes out hot anyway, so I don't have to heat a room full of oil. And they all drop here into the soup, ready to warm up. Excellent. The other way I make power is I run crude oil into this machine. Crude oil comes in at 94 degrees and it slowly flows up against the petroleum that's coming back at it. It absorbs some of the heat out of that petrol until it gets right to the end where it drips in here and gets instantly flashed into petroleum. Petroleum is bigger than crude in volume, forces itself out of this narrow entrance, flows back down, losing its heat on its way, giving it to the crude that's coming in until it gets pumped out, sent along here. Was being cooled down, but we stopped doing that. Comes out here and drips into this giant tank of doom. And I will probably have to lower that because we've got this machine here now. Drips into there. And as it drips into here, this pump pumps it back up. And amongst other various things that it does, it goes into these petroleum boilers, which makes us a lot of power. Unfortunately, it's also making a lot of steam, and it's making dirt as well. Supposed to be just pumping out the water, but the water is so hot, it just turns to dirt. It seems to be handling it so far, so I'm just going to leave it alone. Leave it the hell alone. Okay, yeah. We need to go. We need to check this teleporter thing and see if it's charging. 40%. We can either modify our little rocket and send over our duplicate. This pipe is finally done. See, that's done. The automation is done. Connect it. Oh, hang on. The automation not been set. Well, let's set that to 50. No, not 50 point anything. 50. 30. That should turn the automation off. There you go. It's got too much in it. So, connect these automation wires up. Cancel them so they don't build anything. And we'll connect the liquid pipe up. I know it's going to send all the petroleum back up there again. It's going to have a lot of petrol in the pipe, which is bad. I don't like doing that. I want to see if this thing... It won't send off yet because it's so full. It's got a lot in here. I'd rather only send up a measured amount, to be fair. In which case, we've got one more modification to do. Exactly what we did on the other one. Plumbing. What is it called? The liquid meter valve. I can't remember if that has an automation. There's an automation wire there. So let's quickly pop back and check. Where did I use it? Used it. Here. No. I check on the automation. Yeah, it's got automation and a reset. You can automatically reset it. That's what I was going to do from the rocket. Automatically send up some more fuel. But how do you know how much fuel to send? back over. So it's yeah, it's got. Yeah, we'll just move it along one. Yeah, we'll just put one in. Do we have any plastic? No. Build it right there. Pop that into there and that into there. That way it won't interfere with any of the automation that we've already got here, because that would have gone through both. That would just be for me at the moment to manually operate. That needs to be built. That's on a very high priority. And the liquid pipes. As usual, they're all in bed. Or chatting on the phone. Bubbles is having a natter on the phone. Party phone line in use. I click on her, she's finished. The morale is doing good because of the party phone lines. They can chat to their friends. Oh well, we'll have to come back when they wake up. They're all going to bed now. Typical. Always go to bed just when you need them to do something. Bit of sand won't hurt. Can you demolish that? No. I thought Bubbles might be able to do it. Right, so tomorrow they'll build that. I'm getting in here, digging this stuff away. Good. I'm going to brick this in, I think. Brick this whole side in. That we don't accidentally melt anything, because slowly the temperature will leak in here. I'm not bothered about the vent. I'm not bothered about these vents either. And I think that's the only vents left. And I set you to sweep only. Crap. Okay, these can be set to called ethanol. Ethanol. Settings. Settings. So ethanol won't freeze. All right to minus 114. So all our stuff. Oh no, rotten barbecue. Has it warmed it up because we put too much in here? Yes, probably. Everything's going to go off now. Meat refrigerated. Something's deep frozen. Yes. Meat deep freeze. Barbecue deep freeze. Rotten barbecue is a little bit in there. That's fine. Okay, that's good. Wasn't too much of a disaster. Nearly was. If I hadn't noticed, I would have carried on filling up to the brim. Funny, because I thought I ticked sweep only. I want to get this horrible off-gassing stuff out of here, so we'll dig that out. We'll deconstruct that. Deconstruct that. We've left this ready to pour in here. Right. I guess we'll deconstruct these four. That didn't work, did it? Buildings. They can go. And that'll all pour out, and all the fish should lap out and end up in here eventually. First, this. Coming to do it? Yes, you are. Right. That will be much better. Then I can control how much is going up. How much do we... hang on. What does that say? No power wire. Damn it. It needs power. Crap. Always something going to get you. Could come through this way. Brick that in afterwards. We've got to figure out where we're going to brick this in. Oh, that might be too close to that. Probably too close to that. That's got to be powered. Lead wire. We'll change it to steel in case something comes in from above. Damn it. Now we've got to do all that. Good God. This game will get you. Really get you. Priority. What's that? 5s. Shouldn't be doing anything in here. There's no reason to go in there whatsoever. We've deleted those two from inside the tank. Well, when this all pours in here, we've got some goldfish. Oh, we did have. Where have they gone? Died off. Oh. That's only got to get to minus 18 when it is getting colder. When it gets to minus 18, that's deep frozen. All the food and everything. Not bothered about the glass and the steel and everything. I don't care. Uh-oh. Of course, we don't have any lead. This game. Get ya. Cancel. Run it up there. Run it down there. Get this wire and we'll make it out of iron because we seem to have shed loads of iron lying around. No. We don't even have shed loads of iron lying around. Look. You know what? I'm just going to send some over. All right. Stop being lazy and send some over. Now, where's our system? It's over here, isn't it? Take this box. Go to refined metal. Send over some lead. How much do we want to send? 5,000? 5,000 lead. How much lead do we even have? Yeah. 132 tons. Yeah, we can send 5k. See who's got the job for that. Ashcan's going to do it. Probably all in one handful, knowing Ashcan. Boom. No, all right. That was a bit wishful thinking, wasn't it? Come on, Ashcan. Or somebody. Nails, Liam, Ellie. Probably got to go to the ends of the earth to find them. Yeah. Nails and Liam are bringing the rest. Here's Nails. And Liam. Got the last bit, Liam? Or is it? Yeah, that's full. Thank you very much. Got that there. Let's make sure this. Before anyone takes our... let's set it to... It's still set to lead. When's that going off? That's already off there, so let's move this. I can take that lead in. Excellent. Put it in there and start sending it over. We need it. All the lead in the world. Well, maybe not all of it. A lot of it. Goes. We can see some lead on its way. Excellent. Definitely turn that off so they don't fill it up with lead. And keep sending lead every 5 seconds. Big settings from there to there. And that gives us another container to store tungsten in. We make it from wolframite. Now we need to power this thing. Could be getting some over here. See it come through. When it gets here, see it come through. I'll be right back. Here comes the lead. Here comes the lead. What are you doing with it? Oh, I was doing something with that lead. Change it back to lead. No, that's steel. Boom. All lead. Even though we probably don't have enough lead to do that much. Yeah, get on with that. Now they're going to go to bed, aren't they? Yeah, bloody hell. Every darn time. Ah, all this is pouring through now. Can deconstruct that. Some of the fish are being left behind, looking rather glum. There's a goldfish there. They'll soon flap their way across to the water. Like birds, they'll flipper-flapper all the way along here and drop in the water. And even these eggs, when they hatch, they'll flap across and drop into this tank of water. Well, alleged tank. We'll leave the goldfish. Hopefully the goldfish will clean all this polluted water for us when they get in here. That's why I put this door here. I want to make sure they don't open that. All that nasty water is falling all over the place. Then we've got to kind of try and get to this bit and roof this off, or we get a problem with all this coming down on us. I'd like to make it the same height as this or something. Maybe a bit tricky. 1, 2, 3, and that would be the 5th. 1, 2, 3. The height. Not good for that entropy machine, and it's not good for We'll see, we'll see. When they wake up, they should come and do some things. What are you doing? The slowest possible route you can take. Go a decent route. Somebody put the suit in there, did they? Yes, it's got 3 suits now. Excellent. So when nobody needs to come in here, we'll move that Atmo suit checkpoint here. Build a few more docks in here. That way, when we have guests over, we can actually have a decent amount of people that can come and go. The Atmo suit system. But too close to the edge, really. Yeah, they've got to run all the way back to go and get some more lead now, so that'll take them a few. While they're doing that, I'll have a drink. And while the time is being wasted, well, wasted, you know. This thing is recharging at 70% now. So by the time that... What's wrong with you? Body temperature. Well, yeah, it's got a bit too chilly now. And what we might do here... Now we'll put on some insulated tiles again. Just maybe to there this time. Yeah, I think some of the chill is coming through, isn't it? Would have thought it'd be closer to this end. It's actually closer to the top. Very cold up here. We destroyed everything, I guess. Everything fell down. All these bits that fell down are very cold. I think the temperature is seeping through. Let's give them a sweep order on this stuff. Maybe it will help to get rid of some of this cold material off of here. Put a little jacket on it again. When we did that before, it actually didn't like it. removed it. Now we're putting it back on again. Only there. What's making light in the bedroom? You found it. You said it wasn't a poke shell. Little light bug, I mean. And I did suggest it might have been the actual printing pod itself makes light. Or maybe the duplicate makes light, because sometimes you can get duplicates that generate light. The irradiated one now. The duplicate that has a radiation eater or something. Glow stick, there you go. That means he creates his own light source. You never have to put him in a lit workspace. He always is in a lit workspace. Let's check how much we need for this engine. We've got 240. How did we get that much already? Crikey. So another 210 would be nice, but I think you end up getting an extra bit because there's something caught in the pipe. Where do you pick it there? It should count it all. Good. We'll set it for 210 and see what happens. Why is that so high? Maximum's 500, right? Very fine adjustments, apparently. There's always a reason, isn't there, gamer? There's always a reason when something happens and you're like, I just don't get it. What's causing light in this room? And then eventually you find out. Ah, okay, now I get you. Now that's flowing. And that's counting up to whatever I've set it to. 210 in this case. Bubbles is getting bored, but never mind. You'll be in your rocket soon, Bubs. Don't panic, don't panic. And that has now put 210 through. That should flow up into the rocket. Nice. Perfect. Good job, good job. We do need to send over a bit of oxidizer, though. How much do we need? Send over a bit. Do that. Be a little awkward, but we can do it. We can do it. That taking now. Still taking lead. We turn that off. Ah. Taking lead. In the fridge. Red pills. Another 1,000. What? Or maybe it just wasn't long enough to sweep all that across last time. It's only open for a small window. So we want to send over some oxalite. It'll be fun. We'll need to give them a bit longer to go and get it and bring it here. We'll have to let them sweep out the lead. The lead will be useful over there, so I don't mind sending it. It's a nice easy way to send it. You don't have to send a rocket to do your work for you. Yeah, I need to really concentrate when I send the two guys over to start digging out. Or bricking up, should I say, that place. We want to brick up, run in and out of our base, and bring with us some materials to work with, because only really obsidian is going to work. If you use anything else, it's just going to melt. Then we've got to try and fly back as fast as we can with 5 kilos of extremely hot materials that's going to really ruin our rocket. But that's the fine. By that time, we'll be using another rocket. as our main one. That is now done. So on this one, I'm going to set it to 300. Let's say, no, it's going to off-gas. So let's do, say, 500. Consumable ore. Oxalite. I'm going to set this thing to consumable ore. Oxalite. So we'll sweep it up. And if I have to move this right around there, we'll put it back. We'll put it back. We'll remember. In here somewhere. We'll do it. There we go. Someone's got to put some oxalite in here. Lindsay's going to do that. 500 kilos of oxalite, please. Now we can set this. Trigger, please. And then we can just drop the oxalite in. It will start off gassing. But it's high pressure around here, so hopefully we won't lose too much of it on the journey. Who knows? It will off gas all the way. We might get nothing at the other end. Might be worth doing a bit more. Yeah, we've definitely taken that off, so it won't do it again. Oxalite is now on the menu. We can send a decent chunk, because we should have lots by now. Let's go and have a look how much we've made in here. We have now got, wow, we've got one stack of 12.9 tons. Another stack of 25, another stack of 25. Yeah, we're doing all right. That's pretty good, pretty good. That all been posted now. I think it's gone. Entering now. Let's go over there. See. Now to do that, that's unreachable storage. So we need to I'm gonna switch it around. Now it should be reachable storage. Yep, the symbol's gone. You should be able to get in there. A wood burner, you need to chop down trees. You only get trees in the right biomes. So if you don't have any trees, you probably won't have any wood. I don't have any to show you. I don't think I've got any. Mop all that up. Mop all that up. What are you doing? Once that's mopped up, they should probably flap across and get into the water. We've sent over some oxalite now, sitting in that liquid, not emitting because it's under pressure. Someone's already grabbed some and is on the way to the rocket because there's not much left. Is that all? Is that all you were left with? Oh. Crikey. At that rate, we might need to send like a couple of thousand over because, yeah, that did not get very much. How much is left here? I mean, we could check. We could add oxalite on this and see how much ends here. That was funny. I sent 500, thinking, yeah, some of it'll off gas. Yeah, like most of it off gas by the look of it. We got 1,008 kilos, so they should be able to get it. Not only in here, there should have been some to find on the map. Dug up. Yeah, they're starting to flap across now and they'll fall down and do the same thing. Once that water that they're living in has been mopped up. Just get mopping. Stop breathing. Who needs to breathe? It's now 7 o'clock for me. I need to go and have some lunch. I'm very hungry. We will leave the... Oh, crikey, look at the heart. Wow. Brilliant. We've got bubbles here. By the time we come back, we'll be able to send Ashcan over as well. We'll throw them both into their rocket, send them off. Taking me a bit of time, a bit longer than I expected, but we'll get over there and start digging for niobiums. That is now full, I think. Or a 9. Yeah, oxygen mask checkpoint. That was a fairly new thing. It's I haven't really used it much. We got some more to put in there. Well, that'll do. Every time you drop it, it'll just land right there. That's brilliant. And then you'll pick it up and put it back in again. I'm going to see if we've got enough obsidian to redo these 3 tiles. Thank you, George. Do it properly. Well, near to properly. There we go. We'll send over Ashcan. Ashcan and Bubbles can get in their Spacefarer module and fly off to Postillos, whatever the place is called. We did build a better rocket, but it's just like 6 tiles too tall to land where we placed our rocket platform. So if we can get rid of a decent amount of magma, maybe we might be able to do it. But I wasn't planning to. I was planning on just bricking it up close by here where the edge of the is. And then as you put tiles in, it'll push the magma into the vacuum of space and it will disappear. And you dig out the next patch of obsidian and repeat. Keep doing that until you get down to here. Quite deep on this one. Would have been nice if we didn't have to go so deep to get it. Yeah, it'll work. It's a bit of a pain and a bit of a job, but it'll work. So, all that and more next time. I'll leave you looking at Sid. And thank you for watching. Thank you for coming and joining me. And I will catch you in the next one. If you're watching this later on YouTube, I'd really appreciate a like. Subscribe if you can. Catch you later.